In today's video, we're going to talk about how you can use AI, artificial intelligence, to help your nail business right now on the Biz Talk. Tracy, I'm going to use AI to make my life easier so I don't have to talk to you anymore.
Oh, thank God.
Right?
Yeah.
Does that sound like a relief to you?
Amazing. Amazing.
And you can use AI to find a way to like get back into my good graces. You know what I mean? Like, I want Habib to think highly of me. Let me use AI. How do I do that? How do I get the good graces of my boss? Click. And it'll give you maybe 10 ideas of how you can do that. You should follow them. It's going to help you. Your career is dependent on it.
Awesome. Makes sense.
I only make sense.
I will get right on that.
Yeah, you get right on that. Use AI. It'll save you time.
I'm headed to ChatGPT right now.
Okay. This is a fantastic topic. We're going to touch on this. There's going to be so much more to explore down the road as AI continues to develop. So when we talk about AI, guys, just artificial intelligence, how can you use it in your nail business? Again, we're going to touch on this. I will say this, okay? I think this is really important. Everybody should investigate on their own, right? You have to do your own research when it comes to this. There's a lot of different apps and programs coming out right now. I'm going to touch on a few that we've been using, that I use, that we've used in our content, that are unbelievably helpful, insane, save crazy amounts of time.
It does.
Right?
It does.
And even Tracy uses this too, but we're just going to touch on this. And then I'm going to give you some apps that I've seen recommended on Instagram, on TikTok, that I've played with a little bit, that you can explore in your own journey in AI, and then, kind of be creative. But this is something that every business owner needs to pay attention to and has to look at, because it's amazing. So why don't we start with probably the most famous one right now. This is ChatGPT. So that's chat, the letter G, the letter P, the letter T, .ai. And what it looks like, you have to create an account.
Yep.
Okay.
Which is your email.
Your email address and a password. It's very easy to do. And this is an incredible piece of AI that can help. I'm talking in so many different ways. Okay.
Yeah.
Just to give you an idea, you can enter what are called prompts. Okay. So like you ask it to do something for you. So for example, please create a letter to a customer that I want to compose a professional sounding letter to my customers about following my processes and procedures in the salon. I haven't done that one. You can try it. You might have to like tweak the prompt a little bit, but it will literally spit out well-written email. And with you can even give it,
You can literally tell it
the tone of voice.
Tone of voice, but also, because I've done this, is I will write it out and say, please do this politely.
Yes.
And it rewrites what I put. So you could literally put your policies in there and it'll write it in a professional way.
Yeah. So you could do, please write the following email more politely, : and then you put your email that you've written and it'll take it and rewrite it in a very nice, kind tone.
And you know what that saves, Tracy? Hours of delete back.
Yes.
back.
And here's the thing. It's well written. It's grammatically like perfect.
Yep.
And it has an incredible tone, and it saves you on literally like 30, 40 minutes of like rereading. Does this sound okay? And then, hey man, I mean,
Can you prove this?
Can you prove this? You don't have to do all the back and forth. That's just one example of what you can do. You can ask it for ideas. So for example, you can type into ChatGPT and you can say, please give me 5 content ideas on polishing nails. And it will pop out 5 ideas, content ideas. Give me 10 room decorating. I want to decorate my salon. Please give me 10 tips on a salon decorating look ideas.
For spring.
Yeah. Boom. It'll give you 10 ideas for spring. There are website developers that are using this to code, to build websites, where you ask it to create a code for X, Y, and Z, and it pumps out the code. You can use it for Excel. Like when there's been times that I forgot how to do formulas for stuff. Hey, how do I do this for Excel? It spits it out, gives you the formula. You can just plug it into Excel. You can look into that yourself a little deeper, but just for creative ideas, this is an example of how you can use this to save time, save research, utilize ChatGPT right now. Tracey, what do you use it for right now? Tracey is a general manager for Young Nails. She runs the company. She's always writing emails back and forth to people, suppliers, customers. What do you use it for?
So I overthink everything, and especially when it comes to emails, because I don't, there is times you want to make sure that you're sounding professional. 1, 2, I have to put a firmness behind it, but you don't want to come off rude. There's such a balancing act, sometimes. And the same with clients. It's like a balancing act. Like I'm annoyed at the client because they're not following my procedures and they keep showing up late.
Right.
And that tendency is just to write this horrible letter or email. And either 1, you send it and that's not a good idea, a text message, or 2, you never do send it. So it's like I use it all the time for please write an email politely that states this.
Correct.
Or I need, I deal with, certain customers or distributors or whatever. Sometimes they're behind. I have to write an email that is firm, but being polite.
Yes.
So that I use it so much.
Yeah.
I probably use this 4 times a day at least.
Yeah, exactly. The amount of time it saves you is insane. So those are some uses right there. You can, if you want to create, let's say you write a blog even, right? And you have ideas for your nail blog that you write. You could write the blog and then you could enter it into ChatGPT and say, please put this in a Gen Z 20-something tone, and it'll vibe it up with cool lingo and language in there.
I should do that to my next professional one.
Yes, you should. Vibe it up.
Vibe it up.
Gen Z.
We use it for copy too.
Yes.
It's great because it can be very, what's the feature and benefit of this product? You're like, it goes on the nail.
Yeah.
Smoothly. You run out of ways of saying it's smooth, it's easy, and you want it to be eye-catching, and we can pop it in there and it spits out just this beautifully worded copy us, features and benefits that I would never have came up with.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's insane. ChatGPT you have to look into, and I would go onto TikTok, I would go onto YouTube and search, how to use ChatGPT for my business, and just look at all the ideas that people, because there's so many things that we're not utilizing it for. Again, this is early in the journey and we're just discovering how to use this. And I've been doing a lot of research in AI, but again, it's the very beginning of this. There are so many creative, interesting ways that you can use this that we're not even thinking about. So I would do research myself.
I don't know how I lived without it, to be honest.
Right?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I know I'm more productive now with it.
Completely.
Because I'm not putting off those emails.
That's right.
That I hated to write.
Right. Exactly. It's going to write it for you. Well written. Everything is correct. With the tone that you want, which is the most important thing. The tone.
And this might sound bad to people, it takes the emotion out of it.
It does.
And that might sound bad to people, but when you're trying to be professional, you can't have your anger come out. It's good to take the emotion out of it.
Exactly. I mean, if you want to collect money, and I used to do this, I mean, I would write emails that probably were not nice.
Yeah.
And I wish I had it back then where I could say, please write an email about collecting money from a customer who's past due 60 days, but make it very nice, courteous, and professional, and it will, boom, do it in seconds.
Get the point across.
It'll get the point across,
Yeah.
exactly. There's another tool I want to talk about that this is amazing, I think, for anybody in nails that doesn't like their voice, doesn't like to be on camera. You can utilize this to make content, okay? So there's a ton of voice AI out there. And what I mean by that is, so it's pretty crazy, actually. So there's somewhere you just type out what you want to say,
Okay.
and then you pick the tone of voice that you want.
Do you get to hear it?
What do you mean?
Does it say it for you?
Oh, yeah.
Do you get to hear the voice ahead?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
So, like, I can literally type out, hey there, today I want to talk about how to do a set of stiletto nails using dimensional, nail art. And then you just type that out, and then you can pick the voice. I want a 21-year-old young. I want a 46-year-old female who's more professional. I want somebody with an accent you can have, and it'll do it. And it's like, oh my God, it doesn't sound like, hello, today I'm going to do nails. Like, it sounds like, hello, today I'm going to do nails. Like, it sounds like
someone's talking.
Like somebody's talking.
Now, can that do a different language?
It does, like 60 different languages?
So it'll translate for you?
Yes.
That's insane.
No.
Oh, okay.
No. So
you can, if you speak Spanish, it'll do Spanish for you.
If you speak Spanish, you can write out the Spanish. So this is what we've done on we've tested this on some of our Spanish shorts,
Okay.
YouTube, where we had somebody translate it in Spanish, and then we loaded it into the AI, and then it gave us like a female voice, 26 years old, with sounding like X, Y, you know what I mean? With this type of tone, raspy,
Got
like,
it.
but it sounds so good. It sounds like a person is doing it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So if you're afraid to get on and use your voice, you can use Murf.ai. I think it's MURF, the letter F like Frank, .ai. And it will, like, you can record a piece of nail content you're doing. Let's say you're just polishing a nail and you want to describe the best way to polish a nail with a professional technique.
Okay.
You can type it in there and pick the voice, and it'll say it exactly how you say it. It'll sound like a person. You can use different voices. There's so many things. On top of that, Tracy, check this out. There's another one that I was looking into. I don't know the name of it, but maybe we'll find it. We'll put it in the description. But I can talk for 15 seconds, I think it is. So I can just say, hey there, my name is Habib. Today I want to do a video on polishing nails. Polishing nails is I want to just say whatever I'm going to say for 15 seconds. Maybe not even that long. Maybe it's less. But what it does is it picks up the way I talk, and then I can type whatever I want to say, and it'll use my voice.
Shut up.
No, it does that. It's insane.
It only needs 15 seconds. And then it'll use...
Yes. Now it's not
insane.
It's not perfect. Like sometimes if you don't say if you're in the recording in the 15 seconds, if you're not speaking totally clear.
Oh, well, then it's never going to get me.
It's not going to get it. No, it'll get you. But it's literally your voice now that is doing it.
Cool and creepy all at the same time.
I know. But again, for content,
I just thought of 5 different ways that I could use that. Not legal.
No, exactly. So there's that, right? Obviously, there's always that element out there that exists. But if you don't want to get in camera, it's not Murf that does that. It's a different one. You can look it up. There's so many out there. You can look them up. But yes, it does that. And then there's...
I know you have you can do the AI too, and I don't know which one this is called, but where it actually clean up old pictures, which is insane.
Oh, yes. I think you tried to use one.
That wasn't so good.
It wasn't great, but
Though
you see the potential.
I will say that picture when we took the old one and we blew it up, that's how her eyes looked in that picture.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay, so there was a picture that we did where somebody's eyes were kind of funky, and I'm like, wait a second, is that the picture? And it's like, no,
She looked a little possessed.
Yeah, had a few drinks. There's another one called I've got it right here, Synthesia.io. So it's an AI powered tool that helps you create videos from plain text in minutes. It's simple, straightforward, no prior video editing. So what it does is you can type in text and you can pick the person that you want to be the representative of like your salon. If let's say again, if you don't want to be the person, you can literally pick the person. So like they give you like dozens and dozens and dozens of options of the person, the look, the feel, and it's like an AI, but it looks totally real. And they'll sit there and read whatever you've typed out. Like, hey there, my name is John, and today I'm going to talk to you about Habib's Nail Salon. Habib's Nail Salon is amazing. And like, so it's like one of those videos where somebody will like talk.
You got a hype man.
You have a hype man.
Without having the man.
Without hiring anybody, you literally have like a paid, like it's like hiring a paid actor with no production or anything, and it looks really good and real. Wow. Yeah, these are things that you can do. So I'm just saying for content, there's so many people that we come across that are like, I don't want to get in front of the camera. I don't like my voice. Well, all that is solved now. You don't have to.
Again, takes the emotion out of it.
Exactly. It completely takes the emotion out of it. There's other ones where I'm sure you've seen this, where you can type what picture you want. I want cat in a spacesuit in the desert, and it's like, boom, it'll create the picture.
That one's cool.
Yeah, there's a bunch of those that are out there as well.
These could be kind of cool for logos and stuff, no?
Oh, they have logo generating.
Oh, they do.
They do.
Never mind.
No, they have actual logo generating AI. Just, you have look up, you can go to YouTube or go into Google or any of these and put, logo generating AI. There's so many of them. There's a lot out there where you can type in, create me a logo for blah, 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 this type of company. You describe the company and it'll give you like 5 different logos like that.
Okay.
Yes.
Let me ask you this, and I don't know if this exists. Do they have any kind of AI? Let's say I've kind of chopped up a video, but I'm not comfortable in making it fluid. Is there any kind of AI that you can run your content through to like...
For editing?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That would be kind of cool.
I don't know, but I guarantee you it's coming.
Yeah.
There's already there's AI where you describe like a scene of something and it will like create the video of a scene.
Well, Ramon was telling me that there's a whole show. I forget what it's on. It's all generated by AI. Nobody's running it. It's all, and it just keeps going.
Yeah. There's YouTube channels that people are doing right now that are completely AI generated. It's insane.
That is insane.
It's insane. I see posts all the time. People are making money off these AI generated channels. So they're using like a Synthesia.io to have their character, and they just type in the content, you know what I mean, or whatever they want. Or they'll go to ChatGPT and say, create me a script for a show, a 20-minute show on YouTube that is about these political events. And they take that and put it into the AI character that will say all of it on the YouTube channel.
Insane.
It's totally crazy.
I'm scared and excited.
It is scary. It's exciting. It is scary. And I think if you obviously you're using it,
for good,
not the
not
evil.
the 5 things that I thought of immediately.
Exactly. I think you can really be efficient and save a lot of time, especially if you don't like to write, which I don't like to write. If you don't like to be in camera, I used to not like to be in front of camera, but I didn't have a choice. We didn't have these back then. If we did, I probably would have utilized it,
It's an easy transition.
It is.
Eventually, put your face out there.
I think so.
We want to see you.
100%. I do. But there are other options. For somebody that's like really terrified and like, I will not, you can utilize these tools now to do the voiceovers, to do these things for your content. But you should do your own research. Go into YouTube, go into TikTok, even Instagram, search AI tools and you're going to see an insane list of stuff that can help you in writing, creative ideas, art, digital art, looks, everything like automated that can happen in seconds to save you time for your nail business.
Amazing.
Yeah, I think it's cool. I think you should definitely look into it. Let us know in the comments below if you have any questions or comments on this topic. We'd love to hear about them. Tracey, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for joining us, and we will see you next time on the Biz Talk.
Subscribe channel now. Subscribe channel now. Subscribe